Hello guys, it's myself, Courtney Barrett. Been in Knives Saves Lives. Got a very important message for you all. This matters, yeah, this makes a difference, yeah, because a lot of people don't understand what goes on and the dangers of knife crime and owning knives, etc. People assume it's youths, gang members that come and put the knives in our bins. No, that's not right. That's wrong. You've got the wrong. Them people there are the people we like to see at our events because we need to open their eyes to what's really going on. It's not just gang members in it. Yeah, that's not what who we're reaching out to. We reach out to them. Don't worry about that. But we reach out to the parents mainly, and we reach out to good youths. Yeah, the good youths because they're the ones that are in a lot of danger nowadays. It's not the bad kids. It's the good kids that are in a lot of danger. Yeah. Now the reason being. As you all understand, we're all scared about knife crime at the moment, yeah? Now, I'm a big man, I'm a big adult. Now, you imagine being 15, 14. These guys are scared, these kids are scared. I'm talking good kids. If you're parents out there and you've got good kids, a lot of people are ignorant to what's going on here and they think, oh, my kid's a good kid, he's not going to get involved in anything like that. You're wrong, because they're the kids that are getting in trouble and this is what's happening. The good kids are scared, so what they're doing, they're arming themselves with a knife because they're scared, just in case. So they go in your kitchen drawers and they take a knife, and then lo and behold, they go out. Someone might try to bully them or whatever, and then they're really scared and end up stabbing the person. So sometimes you're having these good kids end up getting done for murder or whatever, yeah, because they're just scared and was protecting themselves. They don't know any better. So what we ask the parents to do is to check in your kitchen drawers. If you've got 10 knives, 15 knives, you don't need that many. You only need a few knives, 2 or 3, or a chopping block. So all the parents, we ask them to come and bring their knives, their excess knives and their unwanted knives, from the kitchen drawers especially, to come and bin them in our bins, yeah? And as soon as we tell people this, they realise, and then they come along and they come and bin knives that they've got in their house lying around or in their kitchen drawers. Because a lot of people might have children and you've got a lot of knives in your drawers and you don't even know how many knives you've got in your kitchen drawer. And if your child takes one, you're not even going to notice. Now, your kid could be an angel indoors, he could be an angel outdoors. But we all know it's different when we're outdoors. You know, you've got peer pressure, this, that and the other, and kids get bullied, yeah? So they're scared, yeah? And they're taking knives, they're arming themselves with knives in case, yeah? And this is what's happening. So you need to bin your knives. You need to go in your kitchen drawers. If you've got loads of knives, bin most of them. You don't need them all. How many sharp knives do you really need? You need about 2 or 3, or just what's in your chopping block, yeah? And this is a big thing that we say to the parents. This is the way we get through to the parents, because we enlighten them, yeah? And they realise, and then they go away, and they go and get their knives and bring them back to our bin, and they tell their friends as well, yeah? Because a lot of people just think it's gang members. How do we get the knives off the streets? How do we get gang members to come and put knives in the bin? It's not always gang members, it's mostly parents. Yeah, you get the odd gang member or the odd youth come along, you know, and they're doing good to come and bin their knife, yeah? But it's the parents we're reaching out to mostly, you know. Yesterday we had an event, we got 19 knives off the streets of Leytonstone. Some of them look really naughty, you know. What are these knives? What do people want these knives in their house for? Why do you want these knives in your house? Who needs a machete in their house? Come on, man, we're not in the jungle. So you have these knives lying around, and then your kids arm themselves, man, because they're scared, yeah. And you got the other side is there are some bad kids out there, and they arm themselves for a different reason, yeah. Them ones there, their parents don't seem to really be much of parents, you know, but we all go through different lives, etc. But yeah, the bad kids, I personally try to reach out to them because I'm from the streets myself. They've got more respect for me than they have for authority, yeah, so they don't really listen to authority. The authority is their enemy, yeah. I'm not their enemy, yeah, I'm their friend, and I'm trying to help them and stop them going to prison. I've got a friend whose son stabbed someone. I won't say his name, but his son stabbed someone, and he's in prison now. And I know when he gets out, he's never ever going to do anything wrong again, yeah, because we're all going to help him. Yeah, he realises his mistake now, but it's too late for him, unfortunately. But it's not too late for your kids, yeah. We're trying to stop them ending up in prison. There's a lot of stories that I hear all day, every day, of good kids, yeah, who's been done because they've defended themselves, yeah. There is one program, yeah, I watched it. It's 999 emergency call. Yeah, if you put that in your Google bar or YouTube or whatever, you'll see it's 999 emergency call, and then put stabbing next to it. I can't remember the young lad's name off my head, but yeah, it's like a documentary, almost like 24 hours in police custody. That's the way they've done it, and it's a must watch. Yeah, trust me. And you'll see the 18-year-old kid. He was getting bullied. He's always getting bullied. So he took a knife and he's carrying it just in case. And lo and behold, he got bullied again. They stopped in a car, tried to rob his phones or something, and you know, he ended up killing one of them. You know, and he didn't actually get done for murder. He got off with it because you could see he was a good lad and he was just scared, whatever. But he still ended up in jail for quite a while for carrying a knife, other offences, whatever the offences were. But yeah, just trust me, you need to watch that program, yeah, and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? Because this is what's happening out there, yeah. A lot of the public just seem to think it's gang members, yeah. You need to get that out of your head, yeah, and have a broader mind. It's not just gang members, yeah. And us as the parents and adults, we need to do something about this, yeah. All right, we need to do something to help all our youth. If it's your youth, the next door neighbour's youth you don't even know, they're all the same, they're kids, yeah, and they need our help. And if we're unaware as adults, how are they going to be aware? All right, so we need to be aware. So share this video everywhere, yeah, so people understand what's going on, and hopefully they can be aware. And as parents, we need to talk to our youth, yeah. You need to all talk to your youth. Sometimes, I know as a parent, it's hard to talk to your youth. Some parents don't have that relationship, whatever, but this is a must. You must talk to your youth about this. This is something you have to talk about. Yeah, because if you care about your kid's life, trust me, out there, if they stab someone because they're scared, they're ruining their family, the family of the person they killed. It's pure misery and hell, and it's not just for a day, it's for a lifetime, you know, and this is serious, and it can happen to anyone. Trust me, I see it happening, man. I see it every day, you know, I hear about the stories every day, and some people don't realise, they think, oh, it won't happen to me. Well, trust me, it can happen to you. It can happen to anyone, you know. It can even happen to me, man. You know, the kids don't care nowadays. They've got no respect. So we need to start teaching them, and, you know. So I hope, you can all hear what I'm saying, yeah. And go in your kitchen drawers, count how many knives you've got. And then when you take 2 or 3, keep them. The rest of them, put them in a bag, wrap them up, put sellotape around the wrapping, or if you've got some cloth or a rag, wrap them up. Preferably tape it. Bring them along to our bin. All right. We're at Leighton Station on June the 1st, 2 to 6 p.m. And we are also at the 2 weeks after that, the 15th of June. We're at Black Horse Road Station. Come down, bin your knives. Come talk to us if you've got any knife crime fears. If you want to be made aware of situations and how you can help safeguard your family, yeah, come down and see us. You're welcome anytime. We have other groups that join us now because everyone seems to want to join us because of the amazing work my team's doing. We've got Together FC, they joined us yesterday. They were great. They're a football team that take kids that have been in trouble, and believe me, I see it. The kids were like tearaways, you know, and then they come to the football team and they get mentored and they're part of the team. And believe me, you look at them a few months later, yeah, good kids. You think they will come out of church or something? You know, they're proper lovely kids. Like, it's amazing the transformation that we can have, you know. Also, yesterday we had the Ragga Twins supporting us. Obviously, they support us full time. They came down to Leighton Stone. Loads of love to them, yeah. They're such caring guys and they care about our youth and our community, yeah. And they come and support us every time. So, yeah, enough love to them. You can come down to Leighton, Black Horse Road, wherever, and you can come and meet them anytime, yeah. And they'll sign anything for you or whatever. They're so lovely, yeah. Also, yesterday we had the Cullimore family join us. This is the family of Joseph Cullimore of Chinkford, who was murdered. He was sadly murdered by a 16-year-old who got found guilty, etc., etc., but only got given 6 years because he's only 16. So he's only going to do 3 years for murdering someone. And it's crazy. And the family are they're so lovely, unbelievable. Like, people that, like, I felt sad and emotional. I felt like busting a tear for them, like, and I thought it was just me. But no, there was people coming up to me saying exactly the same, you know. And also the way that I talked to the youths, there was a group of youths there yesterday. There's about 8 of them. There's about 14 to 16-year-olds. And I made them aware of what's going on. And they were so polite and thankful. They were really thankful. They didn't just say thank you and just walked off. No, they were really genuinely thankful, like, you know. And some good kids out there, man. So please don't all tar all the kids as bad kids, because they're not, man. Trust me, there's some lovely kids about, man. And we need to protect them. We need to do what we can to help them. We're their parents, we're the adults, and we need to start realising, yeah? And then we can make the kids realise, okay? Trust me, yeah, the atmosphere is changing in our borough, yeah. We've done something about that atmosphere. The whole of the borough, Waltham Forest, which is where I'm from, yeah, the whole of them have got faith and belief in what me and my team are doing, because we're doing amazing at the moment, yeah. And we get so much support, it's crazy. The amount of support, the thank yous, and just everything, yeah. We get thousands every day. I get thousands from the community, from, you know, because I'm in all the groups and everything. You know, you only got to look down my page and look at the groups I'm in and go and have a look. You can have a look. You can see. Also, I'm on Instagram and everything else. You know, but we do so well and we get so much support. But it seems that we don't get any support from our actual council, which is crazy, because that's our borough that we're trying to sort out, and we are having a big effect. But our council hasn't helped us one bit, you know. So we're having problems at the moment because I funded this out of my own pocket, and now we're running out of money, and we need funding, you know. But God knows. So if we don't get no help soon, I don't know if we can continue this. But this is something that must continue because of the great effects we're having. So I don't know what's going on with the council, but I think I'll give up on them, man. You know. I don't know what to do next, man, but I just keep doing as I can, what I can, yeah. At the moment, we go out every 2 weeks with a bit of help, bit of funding, and we don't even need much. They plough millions into other organisations that don't really have much effect. We only need £800 a month to do what we do, and we can be out there every single day around our borough, yeah, and then hopefully other boroughs take notice, and we can have other teams that go in other boroughs as well. You know, we could deal with every 46, all the boroughs in London. We could deal with them. You know, if we all join up together and do what I do in our borough, you can all do in your borough. Yeah, trust me. And we can all have an effect in London, a big effect. Because trust me, I'm having a big effect in my borough. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. I've gone on a bit, but it's a really important message, man. Trust me, it's the most important message. Believe me. You need to get rid of your knives, guys. I'm not talking to the gang members because I don't expect them to come and want to get rid of their knives. I'm talking about the parents. You need to get rid of the knives, because then nobody has access to them. We deal with gang members differently, yeah? But right now, I'm talking to you parents and trying to save the good youths so your kids don't get in any trouble or get put in prison or get stabbed, etc., yeah? Believe me. And if you carry a knife, even in defence, you're 80% more likely to get stabbed, you know? So you don't want your kid carrying a knife, yeah? And they do it in secret because obviously they don't want you to know. And they go and take a knife out of your drawer to protect themselves because they're scared. So come on, guys, share this video. Let everyone know this is what's going on, because there's so many people out there that are unaware. So many people come up to us every day. And I explain to them, and then suddenly they're saying, wow, yeah, I need to do this. That's why we get so many knives, all right, guys? So you can do the same. So please do, yeah? Stay safe, everyone, yeah? And thanks for listening. Nice one.